obviously they edit my videos and my voice. With any book in Proverbs, I can prove definitively that I'm the Messiah, that everyone else is doing something wrong, especially people who are rich, people who are allowed to look good, upper class, and middle class people. So let's look at Proverbs 12:1. Proverbs 12, we'll break it in two parts. I'll try to make this video brief. Proverbs 12:1. Whoever loves discipline loves knowledge, but whoever hates correction is stupid. So every day these people don't correct themselves, right? Logic, the Bible, my videos, even people who are lying to you, as you see their lies and why they're lying, it's a chance for you to correct yourself. So other people hate correction, or else they would embrace it. Okay, to hate something, okay, is to reject it, okay, unfairly. Okay, so when women reject me, for example, it's a form of hating me and God, because I'm the only one doing the right thing. So whoever loves discipline, right, whoever's disciplined enough to obey God, loves the knowledge of God, not useless knowledge like advanced chemistry and on and on and on, going to quantum physics. This stuff isn't going to help you connect to God, but knowledge of God through walking in the way of righteousness along the path of justice. But whoever hates correction is stupid, okay? It is beyond stupid. This reminds me of me going on and on with moral outrage and righteous indignation, saying, why do you people reject my leadership? That's stupid, okay? Why don't you submit to God through me? That's stupid, because you're being corrected by God through me, and sabotage is interfering, but it's still, the message is still coming through, that you should obey God through me, while these other guys are concerned with the state, with their social club, with trying to look better than me, editing my videos, acting like fucking kids, acting like whiny, scared little kids. I want to look better, acting like bitches. You see what I'm saying? Verse 2, good people obtain favor from the Lord, but he condemns those who devise wicked schemes. So they're devising wicked schemes, okay? And I'm condemning them on behalf of God. No one can be established through wickedness, but the righteous cannot be uprooted. They cannot win no matter what they do. And they keep insisting on wickedness, and they don't correct themselves. Every moment of every day. Some are old men, 80 years old, and they still haven't corrected themselves. Truly, I tell you, when I was like 10 years old, 9 years old, 8 years old, you know, as soon as I could think and understand the Bible message of being moral and obeying God, I would have corrected myself so fast to make sure his head spin. Okay, being mischievous as a child is not the same as me defying God. Okay, as soon as it became a matter of God and good and evil, I would have corrected myself. These people, even as old men, there's like 5 generations of them, not a single one of them corrected themselves. Their bad tree has shown bad fruit, and you still listen to them and obey them and not me. It's despicable. That's why you're condemned. 4, a wife of noble character is her husband's crown, but a disgraceful wife is like decay in his bones, right? In his bones, okay? In his son core, in his spirit core, you know, in his essence, right? Is what they're getting at. They often use physical things to represent spiritual things, okay? Like Hagar is said to represent the sinful Jerusalem of this world, okay? They use, you know, to represent ideas and spiritual things and ideas, okay? And wicked ideas at times too as well. All right. So notice it in this same part, this is the first 4 scriptures, verses. It says, a wife of noble character is her husband's crown. Okay. The wife of noble character is only going to choose the noble guy. So you can't be married to a wicked guy and say you're a noble character. Every woman who's married right now, besides my mom, is a wicked woman who's married to a guy in rebellion. So she couldn't possibly be noble. We know by their fruits. Is the fruit and the 10 minas you were given, is it equate to you becoming one flesh with a fucking devil? Like, I have to explain this. Okay? Verse 5. The plans of the righteous are just, but the advice of the wicked is deceitful. You all should have been on your guard for the advice of the state, the churches, the corporations, the social clubs, the schools, the military, the police, the gangs, on and on and on. These guys give wicked advice. If you don't transcend, if you're the typical one of them, you know, you're obviously wicked. And if you're not obeying God through me, you're obviously wicked. Okay? Verse 6, the words of the wicked lie in wait for blood, but the speech of the upright rescues them. Okay, so as they're trying to lead you down, my speech is pointing to me. If you think I'm wrong, make your case. Don't play stupid like these countless Satanists in the comments when I go to various places, various sites. You know, make a logical argument. 1 + 1 = 2. The top martial artist in whose argument is focused, moral intensity, like David and Goliath, can prove that his victory comes from God when he is actually morally intense. And no one on the planet can say they're more moral or more of a valid leader. They have no counter-argument for that. 7. The wicked are overthrown and are no more, but the house of the righteous stands firm. The wicked are overthrown. So as soon as you're wicked, you can't argue the top martial arts if you're conforming to the world. If you're conforming to the boundaries of a system that's allowed by the globalist system, by the West, by the East, by the globalists, you can't say you're in competition. So even though I can beat you in sparring, probably even stale after all these years of sabotage and fuming, okay, and this technological interference, okay, I first and foremost beat you in regards to character, okay? 8, a person is praised according to his prudence, and one with a warped mind is despised. Those people who make these faulty arguments are despised. They're condemned. They're stupid for hating the correction, like this video alone. This video alone, I predict, and the part 2 together especially, is going to be more than enough to make it so everyone who watches it knows definitively that the only right thing to do at this time is to rally to me in California, Morgan Hill, California, Santa Clara County, and to obey God through me. Okay, so someone with a warped mind who doesn't understand that, wants to conform and do it their way, when they've been in rebellion their whole fucking life, what have you been doing in your life? What fruit do you have to show to show that you can be your own prophet? Such a thing doesn't exist. The fruit doesn't exist. I would love to hear your argument in that regard. All right. Better to be a nobody and have a servant than pretend to be somebody and have nothing. Everyone is far better off being honest about who they are. Okay? Because when you pretend to be somebody, you say, I'm a celebrity, you're a celebrity, fuck a celebrity. There's a million celebrities everywhere, okay? They're all fucking scum. They're weirdos. They do whatever the government says. They're secret society, sex cult, kid plugging, helping people hold down kids to plug them, set them up to get plugged type of scum. Well, they're nobodies. They're scum. Who are they to God? They're fucking idolater, making an ass of themselves for all to see, disgracing themselves and their families. I despise them. It's better to be a nobody in the eyes of the masses of fools and have God helping you. In a sense, it's serving you, but obviously you're serving God. And having the king serve you in a sense by telling you what to do to serve you, your orders to help you serve God, than to argue that you're somebody and to be nothing and have nothing of value. A harlot wife, a harlot family, blood money, nothing of value. A bootlicking coward's career, nothing of true value. 10, the righteous care for the needs of their animals, but the kindest acts of the wicked are cruel. Those of you who would cheat me out of my right to lead are wicked. You're wicked, you're wicked, you're wicked. Everyone in the world is doing it. My parents are blameless. You're wicked. Your kindest acts are cruel. What are you going to do? Show me the fruits of cruelty and say that's the fruits that give you a right to rebel against God and me? That's stupid. Those who work the land will have abundant food, but those who chase fantasies have no sense. That's why they call it sensei in karate, right? Sense. Have the most sense. Mental clarity, moral will, moral courage, focus, dedication, determination, loyalty to God, love, etc. Heart. He arts, martial arts. M.A. Backwards is M. Who am I? The top martial artist, the true leader, the king. The reason why kings wear a sword. And they often have the broadsword because they're kings of this world. So the sharp sword of scripture, as proven through not only moral arguments, but through martial arts sparring, spirit, S-P-E-R, and spirit, S-P-I-R-I-T. Spirit and spart. All right. Let's see, where were we here? The wicked desire the stronghold of evil doers, but the root of the righteous endures. The root and offspring of David, the warrior King David. In his Psalms and Samuel, it says God has anointed a warrior. He's David. So Psalm 24, who is the King of glory, the Lord mighty in battle, a warrior. Okay. The root of the righteous warrior, the most excellent of men, Psalm 45. The mighty warrior going forth in the cause of truth, justice, and humility, humbling myself to God. I'm here in my car humbling myself to make a video in my car to get the message out, making videos in my parents' house, wearing the same sweaters because they're using technology to keep me from putting on new clothes. I have enough money to buy new clothes, okay? But they use technology to keep me from wearing it, and they mess up my eyes and do stupid bitch shit and edit my videos and change my voice and speech patterns and mannerisms and so on and so forth. Anyway, mannerisms, right? The LGBT society left-right paradigm. All right, where we're here, the word righteous endures. Evildoers are trapped by their sinful talk, and so the innocent escape trouble. All these people were, by their communication, their sinful communication, their body language, their actions, they speak louder than words, they've communicated that they're wicked scum. And it's made clear that I am the Messiah as a result, and I escape the trouble of the conflict of having to prove why it is me. 14, from the fruit of the lips, people are filled with good things. Well, I left it off there. I'll have to finish in part 2. Okay, something about the work of their hands. So the fruit of the lips and the work of your hands. I have years and years on record of making moral arguments to bring people to God, making minor mistakes that are insignificant. Okay? You know, it's like being a martial artist. Over time, you perfect you try to perfect and master yourself and your technique and your art and your sparring ability. And a bunch of bootlicking gay guys try to teach me what to do. I say it again to you people. With all due respect, if any is due, if I want to learn to be a bitch-ass conformist that helps people fucking rape kids in the fucking ass, then I'll come right to you and tell them, please, which will never happen, mind you, shut the fuck up, because I am the master. You are mere conformists.